Waratahs 43, Crusaders 40. You're reading that right. You're listening or you're hearing that right. Waratahs 43, Crusaders 40. What a game. Up there with probably one of the best Super Rugby games ever. Yes, not a lot of defense, but attack is so much better than defense. You'd rather have a high scoring game than a low score, if that makes sense. Sometimes not, but what a game. What a game. Into Golden Point. And Will Harrison gets it done. That gets it done. You get in that right position, execute, drop goal. Just hero stuff. Hero stuff. He's been through an absolute run of injuries. I think over 1,000 days between the last time he played Super Rugby, back, gets his opportunity, kicks his penalties, kicks that last minute or 2 minutes to go penalty to get to Golden Point, and then they get in that position, lines it up, and gets the drop goal. Love to see it. Love to see it. It's always an amazing or exciting fixture when these two teams meet. Waratahs seem to have it over the Crusaders, at least in recent times. But what a game, man. Crusaders go bang in the first minute, side to side, width on the ball, variation, something that we haven't really seen from Crusaders this year. The variation in attack, players staying, keeping their width, keeping their depth. Severis, give him a little bit of space, man. He's gonna score. Waratahs hit straight back. The lead changed hands like 12 or 13 times in a game. That is wild. And I stay on the Crusaders. Just beautiful after 2 or 3 phases. Like, there's something that we haven't seen this Crusaders side do this year. These players are starting to find each other. That chemistry is starting to work. Timing is working off the plays. Like I said, players are keeping their width, keeping their depth, running those variations, and it's coming off because the timing is right. They've obviously been playing with each other for a little bit longer now. I thought Severis' second try, absolutely beautiful. The interplay between backs and forwards, fantastic, man. The effectiveness at ruck time, so players are going down to ground. They're only needing 1 or 2 players to secure that ball, and Hotham is there to get it out. It's like Crusaders of old. Like everything, all the basics done beautifully correct. But that ball out the back from Fletcher Newell to Levi Almoa, and then Almoa, big body, obviously always been used as getting the ball over that vantage line. It throws a 30-meter skip pass to Severis. What Severis did to Jorgensen there, not nice. Man, Severis, how good is he? Coming back from last year, didn't play at all, had an ACL reconstruction, comes back and hasn't dropped a bit. So good, popping up everywhere, loves to get the ball off 9 around the ruck, behind 10 or in the inside of 10, always looking for work, and he's always one-on-one, he's always beating someone. So when he gets the ball, it's always someone's being beat. He's so good with ball in hand. I've always said, not just with ball in hand, but what he does defensively, unreal. So he was 2 tries, 10 carries, 91 run meters, 5 defenders beaten, and 9 tackles. For a winger, fantastic. It was good to see Crusaders' urgency back with everything. Rucks, defense, in attack as well. Getting onside in defense and then pushing up and trying to meet Waratahs in their faces. I think they'll definitely be happy with the amount of times they got past 3 or 4 phases, something that they haven't had this season. So obviously their shape, their timing, effectiveness at ruck time is really all coming together. I thought Jamie Hanna, the lock, fantastic. Yeah, he looks like 12 years old, but gets through a ton of work. Strong in ball carries. His tackles, obviously, unreal. Ruck time, he's the one of those guys he's the only one that's needed at ruck time. He'll clear that ruck out. He's a big body, and obviously really good at lineouts. He had 16 carries, 7 tackles. Fantastic. And then someone else I thought that did really well was Leo Willie, that come off the bench, made a massive impact. He's a big boy too. 1 try, 7 carries, 3 defenders beaten. And I think he only played for 15 to 20 minutes. Jumping over to Waratahs. Oh, man, after that first try that Crusaders scored, I was like, this could get ugly. But Waratahs hit straight back, man. They really have the Crusaders number. For some reason, it's like that meme of the guy that's the body split in half, where it's so weak this side and he's super strong this side. So this side would be Waratahs playing versus any other team, and then this side would be Waratahs playing versus the Crusaders. It's like they're 2 different teams. I thought the forwards really numbered up, and they had to in this game. Names like Lungy Gleeson, Ned Hannigan, Lockie Swinton, Charlie Gamble, really good, strong with ball in hand, and then obviously getting around the park defensively, making strong tackles, and just being pests at ruck time. Not just, and then with ball in hand, like with their carries, not just like strong runs and busting tackles, which, Longy Gleeson, Swinton, Hannigan were doing, but the footwork before contact, obviously something they've been working on, and it really works, man. I think All Blacks were the first to kind of bring that in. We have the likes of Artie Sevilla getting the ball and doing that pre-contact footwork. Really just gets like a weaker shoulder or a half tackle, so you can make a half break, get an offload, or bust a tackle and go through. I thought Hannigan really well. 1 try, 10 carries, 12 tackles. I thought the Waratahs showed a lot more grunt, a lot more determination, willingness to scrap for everything, for anything. It's obviously something that they've been trying to work towards, because in games before, you haven't seen much of that. I thought Jake Gordon really led by example. The things he does, his passes are just crisp. He's always there. He'd be one of the fittest in the team for sure. And he's always that intercept threat. I think twice he almost grabbed an intercept, and that changes the game. He's obviously their defense is structured so that he can just jump in wherever, and it's not going to interfere with the rest of the defensive line, because usually 8 out of 10 times he's grabbing that intercept, and that just throws the game on its head. He was really good. 66 passes, 1 try assist. I think more what he does, obviously in comms, like his communication on defense, sitting just behind that defensive line and really telling people what to do, where to be. They looked a lot better, just direct, running from depth and direct. Coming around that corner, but not just coming around the corner, forward straightening up, and then having that options there. The 3, you've got inside, outside, out the back. That was really good. And then obviously Will Harrison, when he came on. Like Tane Edmed, done really well, kicked all these goals, which is super important, obviously, because they only won by 3 points. Kicking your goals is so important. Will Harrison came on and just obviously was told to bloody ice this game, because when he come on, it was still tit for tat. Crusaders would go ahead, then Waratahs. Crusaders, then Waratahs. So when you're on a roll like that, it's hard for the coach to be like, I'm going to take my 10 off. Who's my orchestrator? I'm going to take him off and put another 10 on. But obviously Darren Coleman has a lot of faith in Will Harrison and putting him in these games, in these situations, and let's see what you can do. He was fantastic, man. 6 carries, 2 defenders beaten, and 10 points. 6 of them, so 3 of those points being that last-minute penalty. This is, as a 10, this is why you play the game. This is why you go down earlier to training or stay later to kick your kicks, do your drop goals, kick your kicks off the tee. When no one's around, you run to go fetch the ball, bring it back. This is why. So when you get these opportunities, you know you've put in the work, and you just trust your process. Head down, your steps back, looking at the ball, looking at the posts. In your head, you're confident because you know you've put in the work. man, he's just head down, knocked over that conversion. And then when it came to it, cool, calm and collected, slotted the drop goal. How good, man. And Waratahs win it. They definitely have the Crusaders number. What a game. Loved this game. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. I thought Crusaders could now go on and make a run to the finals. I don't know if that can happen. Does Darren Coleman keep his contract? I think if you beat Crusaders twice in 1 year, I think you keep your contract. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.